Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Yellow Jacket Field, where today we wind up the 2023 regular season as your Region 1AA champion, Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets, will be taking on Berrien County in the series finale as well as the season finale. Jeff Davis 22-6 overall, 15-2 in region play. Berrien County 11-18 overall, 6-11 in region play. So the Jackets will head into the playoffs next week as the number 1 seed out of the region. Cook Hornets will be the number 2 seed, Worth the 3 seed, and Fitzgerald will be the number 4 seed out of the region, and will be facing off with Region 2 in the first round. And I still don't know who our opponent will be yet on Monday. Most likely would be Jordan out of Columbus, but there's still some games to be played in Region 2 today and tomorrow to wind things up. Ace School is leading that region with a 14-0 mark. Rutland is in second at 11-2. Southwest is currently in the 3 spot at 8-4, and Jordan is 8-6, but Southwest has to play a doubleheader tomorrow, one against Rutland and one against Northeast. And if Southwest were to lose both games, Jordan owns a tiebreaker over them. That would knock them down to 6 losses. And then Southwest would be traveling here, Southwest Macon on Monday instead of Jordan. So it's either Jordan or Southwest Macon, one or the other. But the games will be here at Yellow Jacket Field, doubleheader on Monday, and as soon as we know the exact opponent and the coaches can negotiate the start time, we will let everyone know. But expect the start time for Game 1 to be somewhere around 4 p.m. on Monday. Right now we're going to take a timeout, get some words from our sponsors. This is the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
Jeff Davis High School would like to thank the following alumni sponsors for their support of Yellow Jacket Athletics: Sweeties, Flowers, Gifts, and Custom Framing, Lumber City Drug, Laney Internal Medicine Group, Hazlehurst Auto, Southern Root Salon, Stone's Machine Shop, Whitfield Breedlove, Coleman Tire and Auto, Waters Service Center, Raglan Timber, Pallet One, Renaissance Bank, Family Healthcare Connections, Theater of Hazlehurst, Jeff Davis County Farm Bureau, Jeff Davis Monument Company, Jeff Davis Board of Commissioners, Java Queen, Rebel Auction Company, Cheney Bush Irrigation, Johnson Office Solutions, Kane Insurance Company, Air Pro Heating and Cooling, Dr. Roberts Family Dentistry, Chips Discount Drugs, Interstate Credit Union, Pig Out Barbecue, and Cotton Partners.
And we want to thank 2 of our most recent alumni sponsors, Davis Farm and Garden and Cypress Hill Tent Shop. Beautiful afternoon for baseball. The Mitch's Pharmacy Field Condition Report. The coaches just got through prepping the field. It's a great-looking field. Field's in excellent shape. We've got temperature in the 80s, a little bit of a breeze blowing from right to left here this afternoon. But it should not be stiff enough to affect the ball, although it has been gusting at times. So the Jackets and the Rebels getting set to wind up the 2023 regular season. Berrien County has missed the playoffs, but they're a young team, and I tell you what, you heard Coach Glass, if you were tuned in last night to the postgame show, you heard Coach Glass talk about the young team, and of course they've got a great coach in Coach Doug Nix, who is right up there in the career wins in Georgia High School Association baseball. He comes into action today with a record of 439 wins against 341 losses. Coach Paul Glass closing in on 500 wins. He's at 493 wins, 255 losses. So 2 of the better coaches in the state of Georgia going head-to-head again today here at Yellow Jacket Field to wind up the regular season. And I tell you what, we saw that they've got some guys that can pitch. We had trouble trying to score runs off of those guys. We were able to squeak out 2 close games yesterday, winning Game 1 1-0, and then capturing the nightcap 3-2. And I tell you, we had to score in the top of the 7th to take the lead and win that one. We had an early lead, 2-0 in that game. Then Berrien came back, tied it up at 2 apiece, and we went to the 7th. The Jackets scored once to take the lead, and then Colby Beach came on and gave up a leadoff hit, but then retired the next 3 to pick up the save as Alex Mason got the win in game 1. He pitched 6 innings, allowing just 1 hit, 9 strikeouts. Duke Stone came on to get the save in game 1. He pitched the 7th inning, a perfect 7th inning, 3 up, 3 down with 1 strikeout. Andrew White got the start in game 1. He pitched the first 3 innings, only allowing 1 hit, 1 run. Jonathan Bohannon came in and pitched the next 3 innings. He did not allow a hit, did allow 1 unearned run. He struck out 2, but White struck out 6. And then Colby Beach came on and got the save as he struck out the last 2 batters in the ball game to secure the win for the Yellow Jackets. I have seen umpires here at the ballpark today. I've seen one umpire in at least, but they said the other one was on his way in from the parking lot. And so we do have Blues on the premises, and we're waiting them to come out and have the pregame meeting at home plate. Right now we're going to take a break, get some words from our sponsors here on the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
Good day, Hazlehurst. It's your family guy, Dr. Tabby, here at our brand new wellness center located at 15 Hester, right across from Jeff Davis Hospital. Just look for the ball guy in scrubs. Ask Tab. We're now accepting new patients by walk-in or appointment. The wellness center will provide comprehensive health care services to our Jeff Davis community. Our team of experienced medical professionals offer primary care services, telemedicine, occupational health, chronic care medicine, genetic testing, wellness products, and weight loss management. Now, don't be a stranger so your health is never in danger. Call us today, 912-699-6570.
Since their founding in 1968, the Beasley Group has become a vertically integrated leader in the forest products industry, and this growth has made them the largest hardwood sawmill in the United States and North America's foremost producer of crane mats and timbers for the energy transmission, utility, and construction industries. The Beasley Group is proud to be members of the Hazlehurst and Jeff Davis County community. They are also proud supporters of all Jeff Davis High School sports. Go Jackets from the Beasley Group.
Williams Brothers Trucking is now hiring qualified CDL Class A licensed drivers with at least 2 years over-the-road tractor-trailer experience.
Williams Brothers Trucking has an excellent benefits package. They have quarterly bonuses. They have great insurance.
They offer flexibility as far as your work schedule. You're not really pressured into starting at any certain time throughout the day.
Be home every day with family-owned and operated Williams Brothers Trucking. Apply now online.
Go Jackets!
Dr. Kurt Monsiak and his staff at the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic have proudly served this community as the original walk-in clinic for your sick visit needs and as volunteer sports medicine for all our Jeff Davis athletics since 2014. Whether at the clinic, on the sidelines, courtside, mat side, or on the diamond, Dr. Kirk is always ready to help. Give him a call at 912-375-48 at 22 Cross Street in Hazlehurst, behind Jeff Davis Hospital. God bless and go Jackets from the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic.
Welcome back to Yellow Jacket Field. You see the coaches and umpires meeting at home plate as we'll be set for baseball here in just a few minutes. Jackets in their home white uniforms with the white cap with the yellow with the navy blue bill and the interlocking JD. Berrien County in red jerseys with black and white trim, white pants, and black caps. So that's the setup here today. We got as we said, a fairly stiff breeze blowing from right to left here this afternoon, and everything else looks great. Bright sunshine, hardly a cloud in the sky, and so a great day for baseball as we wind up this 2023 regular season. Jackets be heading into postseason play as the number 1 seed, region champions out of Region 1AA. The Cook Hornets will go as the number 2 seed out of our region. Worth County is the 3 seed, and Fitzgerald will be the 4 seed. We'll be paired up against Region 2 AA. Ace is the number 1 team out of the Region 2 AA as they finish their region play with a perfect 14-0 mark. Rutland out of Macon is number 2 seed. Currently Southwest Macon sitting in the 3 spot as they're at 8-4, but they have a doubleheader to play tomorrow. Game 1 against Rutland and this nightcap against Northeast Macon. Jordan is at 8-6, currently in 4th place. They are finished with their season. Northeast Macon sitting on the outside looking in at 6-7. So the way it stands right now, if Southwest wins one of the 2 games tomorrow, they'll be the 3 seed. Jordan will be the 4. If Southwest loses both games, then Jordan and Southwest will both be tied with 8-6 record, and Jordan owns a tiebreaker over Southwest. I believe is the way it. I believe that if I read the tiebreaker right in that region, Jordan would have the tiebreak advantage, so they would go as a 3. Southwest Macon then would fall to the 4. In that region today, Northeast is playing Spencer. Rutland is playing tomorrow. Rutland will be at Southwest in the first game of a doubleheader. Northeast Macon will take on Southwest Macon in Game 2 to wind up the season in Region 1 AA. Over in Region 3 AA, the Appleton County Pirates are region champions. Brantley County is sitting currently at the number 2 seed, and Toombs County currently at 3. Vidalia and Pierce County sitting there. Vidalia and Pierce are playing this afternoon to try to determine who could be the 4th seed in that region. There still can be some other changes made there. So let's go ahead and get you today's starting lineups. First, for the Berrien County Rebels, leading it off, center fielder Josh Spell. Batting second and playing second, Bart Nix. Hitting third, left fielder Jacob Barker. Right fielder Mason Cribb will hit cleanup. Batting fifth, third baseman Jeremy Kilpatrick. The Rebels pitcher Easton Blanton will hit 6. Batting seventh, first baseman Brant Sane. Shortstop Colby Smith hits 8. And batting ninth, the designated hitter Bryce Cruz. Chase Ward starts defensively for the Rebels, behind the dish catching. And now the starting lineups for head coach Paul Glass's Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets. Lead it off and pitching will be Eli Saunders. Batting second, playing shortstop today will be Ethan Picanso. Hitting third, playing third, Alex Mason. Batting cleanup behind the plate will be Carter Mullis. First baseman Duke Stone will hit fifth. Batting sixth, designated hitter Ethan Griffin. Right fielder Jude Worthington will hit seventh. Batting eighth, getting the start in left field will be Camden Mansayak. And hitting ninth, center fielder Kason Clance. So the Yellow Jackets batting order will go Saunders, Picanso, Mason, Mullis, Stone, Griffin, Worthington, Mansayak, and Clance. And those are your starting lineups for today's game. We'll be getting ready here for the National Anthem. There you have the national anthem here from Yellow Jacket Field. Let's take a break on the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network. EP American Footwear in Hazlehurst is proud to be a part of the Hazlehurst Jeff Davis community and are proud sponsors of all Jeff Davis County sports. If you are looking for a great job with a great company, they are hiring for all shifts. You can apply in person Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 10 North Gill Street in Hazlehurst. Go Jackets from all the folks at EP American Footwear of Hazlehurst. Go Jackets!
The Bank of Hazlehurst is Jeff Davis County's only locally owned and operated bank, serving their friends and family since 1906. They offer a wide array of services, including personal, commercial, and electronic banking services, along with mortgage and ag lending. For more information on the services they offer, call them at 912-375-4228. Download their banking app or contact them online at bankofhazlehurst.com. The Bank of Hazlehurst. When others have their branches, they have their roots.
Welcome back to Yellow Jacket Field. Just about ready to get underway with this season finale. Let's set the defense for you for the Yellow Jackets. The outfield left to right, Camden Mansayak, Kason Clance, and Jude Worthington. Around the horn, third to first, you've got Alex Mason, Ethan Picanso, Jackson Sayer, and Duke Stone. Behind the plate is Carter Mullis. And on the mound, Eli Saunders. Eli has no wins or losses on the season, but does have 4 saves, a clean 0.00 ERA, 5 2/3 innings. He's allowed 2 hits, no runs, 2 walks, 9 strikeouts. This is his first start of the season. First pitch is hit to third. Nice scoop there by Alex. Throws to Duke. 1 pitch, 1 out. And that's the way you start a ball game. So 1 away for Bart Nix. Spells grounded out to Mason Nix, and then following will be Jacob Barker. Nix, a left-handed batter. Takes an off-speed pitch at 67 in for a strike. The 0-1. Off the end of the bat to third. Alex Mason, another chance. Low throw at first. Nice scoop over there by Duke Stone. And we have 2 away. Going to bring up Jacob Barker. Barker, the left fielder. Jackets going for the season sweep here, or the series sweep here. They won 2 close ones yesterday in Nashville. Tied him up with a 77-mile-an-hour fastball right in on his hands. Nothing, and won the count. Nobody on 2 outs. Breaking ball, 63 miles an hour, just floats in there. And it's 0-2. Barker's going to crowd the plate here with 2 strikes. Choke up on the bat a little bit. Popped him up. Right behind the mound, calling forward is Stone. He comes all the way across and makes a catch right directly between the mound and second base. And that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Rebels in the top of the first. This is the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
Visit Mitch's Pharmacy for that fast, friendly hometown service you deserve. We carry a full line of prescription and over-the-counter medicines so that there's never a long wait. Talk to Mitch and ask how you can save on all your prescriptions. Shop small and save big by switching to Mitch. Inside Mitch's Pharmacy is Designs and More by Brandy, where you will find popular brands like Fieldstone, Corky's, Gans, Braswell's, and Savannah Bee Company, as well as Brandy's own silk and live floral designs and custom gift baskets. We are your one-stop shopping location.
At Altamont Bank and Trust, we strive to help you live your best life. That means offering loans for nearly any dream or goal. With competitive rates, local processing, and quick decisions, we can customize a loan to fit your needs. This is Misty Boatwright, Relationship Manager at the Hazlehurst branch. Come see me today at 57 North Tallahassee Street or visit our website at altamahall.bank. And let's work together to achieve your financial goals. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Altamont Bank and Trust takes us to the bottom of the first inning. The Rebels failed to score in the top half. The Jackets are going to bring Eli Saunders, Ethan Picanso, and Alex Mason to the plate. Defensively for the Rebels, outfield left to right, Barker, Spells, and Cribb. Third to first on the infield, Kilpatrick, Smith, Nix, Sane at first base, Ward behind the plate. And on the mound, right-hander Easton Blanton. Blanton is played both first base and third base in the first two games of the series. He completes his warm-up tosses. Ward chunks it down to second, and we're ready to get underway in the bottom of the first. Eli Saunders comes in hitting .241 with 10 runs driven in. He has, and one stat that's really important that Coach Glass has really started tracking is quality at bats. And he's got a 45.3% for quality at bats. Swings and misses at the first pitch at 77, up around the letters. Off the end of the bat foul, 75 on that pitch, right in on his fist. And it's 0-2. Quality at bats, not just take into account hits, but also moving runners up, extending at bats with foul balls. A lot of factors go into the quality at bat stat. Hard hit to third, but missed extra bases by inches there. Eli turned on that inside pitch and smoked it by third base, but just foul. We go the 0-2 again. Missed down low. Counts 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Eli back in the box. The wind and the 1-2. Hit hard to third. That's down the line with a, say, a foul ball. Again, wow, that looked for all the world like it jumped right over the third base bag. Again, Eli barely missing extra bases. Count stays 1-2. Left center fielder swung way around to left. Foul tip. Eli manages to stay alive. Right fielder playing pretty much straight away, so there's about 2.5 acres of room out there in the gap in right center field. The 1-2 pitch. Good take down low. 2-2. We're just underway. Bottom of the first inning. No score on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. Eli Saunders is starting for the Jackets on the mound, trying to help himself out here to start with. Takes one outside at 77. And after being behind in the count 0-2, Eli has battled back to push the count full. The pitch hit on the ground towards third. It's going to get through into left field for a base hit. Saunders will take a turn at first and hold right there. So Eli leads us off with a big hit. Run at first with nobody out for Ethan Picanso. Ethan Picanso hitting .298 with 8 runs driven in and a 49.5% quality at bat ratio. Probably going to have Picanso bunting it. He really handles the bat well. Third baseman already about 2 steps in on the grass. Shows bunt, but the pitch was way up high. Sane having to hold the runner at first as Saunders is getting off to a pretty good lead. Again, third baseman Kilpatrick starting to creep in. Throw goes to first, not in time. Coach Roger Metz coaching at first base. Head coach Paul Glass mans the third base box. A long wait at the stretch, the 1-0. Missed outside 75 on that fastball that was wide of the plate. 2 balls and no strikes. Bunted towards the first base side, but foul. By day is at Pierce County this afternoon. That's a battle for the number 4 seed out of Region 3AA. Southeast Bullets at Wayne County. Coffee's at Jenkins, another action. Bunted foul. Chased one that was up and out of the strike zone. Now it's 2-2. Yesterday, Pierce beat Toombs County 3-1 to keep their playoff hopes alive. Appling beat Vidalia 9-6. Montgomery County in a slugfest over Trutland County 13-12. The 2-2 pitch. Missed low and away. Good take by Picanso. And another 3-2 count. Saunders with a big lead over at first. Throw over. I didn't check to see if they sent in a courtesy runner. I'm not used to Eli being pitching, so we'll try to check the number over there, see if he's still running at first. The 3-2 fouled off and out of play. So 15 pitches already thrown by Easton Blanton, and he's still facing the second batter. Throw to first. The 3-2. Line drive, right field, base hit. They're going to hold up the runner at second. Ethan Picanso battles to get a hit to right field. So 2 on, nobody out for Alex Mason. Alex hitting .364, 3 Williams Brothers Trucking Company home runs, and 19 RBI, and he leads the team with a 58.7 quality at bat percentage. So 2 on, nobody out for the Jackets. Mason takes it up high, 77. Well, looks like where Blanton's going to be. Upper 70s with his fastball. Runners lead away from first and second. Missed down low. Ball pops away from the catcher. A runner at third is going to move over. A runner at second is going to move over to third, rather, on the wild pitch. Picanso stayed at first. Now runners first and third. Nobody out, and a 2-ball, no-strike count. Missed down low, 3-0. I believe that's Colby Beach now running at third for the pitcher, Eli Saunders. Outside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. So 2 hits and a walk. Loads them up for Carter Mullis. And that's going to get Coach Doug Nix out of the dugout quickly here. Carter hitting .337. He does have a Williams Brothers Trucking Company home run and 22 runs driven in. And he's hitting at a 46.2 quality at bat percentage. So early trouble for the Rebels is draws a quick visit to the mound here in the bottom of the first inning. No score on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard, but the Jackets trying to change that as they have the bases loaded, nobody out. In the middle of the order coming up, Mullis, Stone, and Griffin. Going to play inside the runner at first, even with the bag at third. Line drive up the middle, base hit. Beach is going to score. They're going to hold up Picanso at third. RBI single by Mullis on the first pitch he sees. And Jackets jump out to early 1-0 lead. And the bases are still loaded. 3 hits and a walk so far, and that'll bring Duke Stone to the plate. Juan Pena running for the catcher Mullis at first base. Duke hitting an even .300. He has 2 Williams Brothers Trucking Company home runs and leads the team with 24 RBIs. Batting quality at bat percentage is 48.9. Fouled off at the plate. Picanso at third, Mason at second, Pena at first. A little bit too high, off-speed pitch at 65. 1 ball, 1 strike to Stone, who has really been on a tear lately. Started to go, takes it down low. A good take by Duke. Breaking ball, and he's been known to chase a breaking ball now and again, but he's been a little bit more disciplined of late. Fastball in the inside corner at 77. Count is 2-2. The wind and the pitch. Right back up the middle. Shortstop can't get it. A run is in. They're going to hold up. They go station to station. It's now 2-0 Yellow Jackets on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. Stone picks up his 25th RBI of the season with a single up the middle. Pena moves to second. Mason to third. Now bring up Ethan Griffin. Takes one low and away for ball 1. Base is still full of Jackets. Still nobody out. Outside is 2-0. Jackets up 2-0. The Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard here in the bottom of the first inning, looking for more. High fly ball, right field, should be deep enough to score the run. Tagging at third is Mason. Catch is made in right. Also tagging at second is Pena. Throw comes to third. Mason scores to make it 3-0 as Griffin gets a sac fly and an RBI. Pena will move to third. The Jackets lead now goes to 3-0. One away for Jude Worthington, who's hitting .071. His quality at bat percentage is 35. Hayden Turner has been having some issues, so he's out of action. So we're getting some younger guys getting some chances to play. Missing upstairs, ball one. Worthington and Camden Mansayak. See if Jude can get a big hit here and push another run across. Takes a strike on the outside corner. 1-1. Pena's at third, Stone's at first. We have one out in the inning. The 1-1 pitch. Wide to the right-handed batters. 2-1. Jude waggles the bat as he waits. The 2-1 pitch. Good cut, but he fouled it straight back, and the count goes to 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Jackets on the corners with one out. The pitch. Down low, Duke Stone on a delayed steal was swiped second without a throw. And the count's full, 3-2. Another full count by Easton Blanton. He's thrown a lot of pitches. Infield comes in, swinging him, missed by Worthington. He's out of there. Second out of the inning. That brings up Camden Mansayak. Camo's hitting .231. His quality at bat percentage is 37.1. Jackets have sent 8 men to the plate here in the first. Outside for ball one. Easton Blanton at 37 pitches. Still working here in the bottom of the first. Swing and a miss. Evens up the count at a ball and a strike. The wind and the 1-1 pitch. A call strike at the very top of the strike zone. Breaking ball at 65 miles an hour. Slipped across the top of the letters, and it's 1-2. Popped up. Back out of play. On top of the roof, and that count stays 1-2. Two in scoring position for the Jackets with 2 outs, 3 runs in. Jackets lead at 3-0 on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. Hit on the ground to short. Shortstop fields deep in the hole. Can't make a pickup. A run scores. And Mansayak's going to be safe. I don't believe they throw him out even if he fields it cleanly. I'm going to give him an infield hit and an RBI. And the Jackets take the lead to 4-0. They'll bring Kason Clance to the plate. The Jackets have batted around here in the bottom of the first inning. Clance, the left-handed batter, hitting .343 with 5 runs driven in. 40.7 quality at bat percentage. Up and away for ball one. So the Jackets, who struggled to string hits together in the first 2 games of this series yesterday, coming out with a hot start today. Popped back and out of play. Count levels at 1-1, which is a good sign as we prepare for the first round of the state playoffs. 21st year in a row the Yellow Jackets have made postseason play. Up high, 2-1. Coach Glass is in his 24th season here at Jeff Davis. He had the Jackets in the playoffs in his 3rd season here. And, of course, there were no playoffs in the 2020 season due to COVID. Second season in the playoffs, his 5th season here. He had the Jackets playing for state championship. Since then, they've won 3. High fly ball, right field. Right fielder has it measured. He drops it, couldn't get it. He broke back and then lost it. I guess he lost it in the sun. He broke back and then charged in and couldn't make the catch. So Clance is going to reach on an error as another run scores to make it 5-0. Jackets on the corners as we go back to the top of the order. And Eli Saunders, who led it off with a hit and scored a run, or actually Colby Beach scored the run upstairs for ball 1. 10th man to come to the plate for the Jackets in the inning. The 1-0 pitch outside, 2-0. Jackets 5, Rebels nothing on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. And the Rebel infield's going to gather right around the back of the mound trying to pep talk, I'm guessing, for the pitcher Easton Blanton, who's had a lot of struggles here. Trying to get out of the first inning. He's thrown 47 pitches. Still not out of the first. Jackets have runners first and third with 2 outs. 5 runs in, looking for, still trying to get some more as Saunders bats for the second time. Takes it high. 3-0 the count. The stretch and pitch. Call strike on the outside corner as Saunders was taking all the way. Three and one now. Runners lead away from first and third. The stretch and the pitch. Rip to left field, base hit, another run in. Monsiak scores to make it 6-0. Saunders picks up his second hit. Boy, I tell you what, he has fallen in love with that leadoff spot. 6 hit for the Jackets, 6 runs on the board. Runners first and second, and that's going to get the Berrien coach back out of the dugouts. That's going to force a EP American Footwear pitching change. Easton Blanton pitches 5, those 50 pitches, doesn't get out of the first inning. So while we have a pitching change, let's take a break. This is the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
They can create one-of-a-kind computer designs or traditional monuments. You can choose your remembrance in beautiful granite, marble, bronze, or cremation monuments. Call Victor Worth and his staff today at 912-375-4587 or visit their location at 353 Alma Highway in Hazlehurst. Also visit them online at silasworthmonument.com.
The doctors and staff at Southern Eye Care are committed to providing excellent personal care for all of their patients. They are experienced in diagnosing and treating all types of eye problems, from the need for eyeglasses and contact lenses to more complex eye diseases and visual problems requiring more advanced treatments and solutions. They have a large selection of eyeglass frames and sunglasses to choose from, and they offer convenient office hours. Call them at 912-375-2516 to schedule an appointment or visit them at southern-eyecarepc.com.
EP American Footwear pitching change. Caden Vickers will be the new pitcher for the Rebels. He replaces Easton Brantley, who goes 2/3 of an inning. That'll bring Ethan Picanso to the plate. Takes it down low for ball one. Jackets have first and second. Still 2 outs. Up 6-0 on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. Picanso singled and scored his first at bat. He's going to send one into center field. That's going to drop in for a hit. They're going to hold up Clance at third base. Second hit of the game for Picanso. Bases are loaded for Alex Mason. Mason walked and scored his first time up. Jackets 6, Rebels nothing on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. Still in the bottom of the first inning. Strike on the inside corner at 63 miles an hour. Bases full of Jackets, 2 outs. The stretch and the pitch. Missed outside at 72. One ball, one strike. The pitch. Popped up. Right side. First baseman over, giving it a look, still coming. Catcher, though, is going to call him off and make the catch right in front of the Jackets dugout. Nice play by the catcher, Ward. That's going to end the inning, but the Jackets send 12 men to the plate. Chalk up 6 runs on 7 hits. There was one Berrien error, and the Jackets leave the bases loaded. We've played 1. Jackets up 6-0. This is the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
Comes to concrete grinding, polishing, crack repair, and epoxy coatings. They offer hundreds of color epoxy flake systems to choose from, custom metallics, neat coats, inlaid emblems, and much more. Whether it's your home, garage, man cave, pool deck, sidewalks, porches, or carport, let us help you make it gorgeous, safe, colorful, and skid resistant. Call Daryl Hutto at 912-381-9037 or Cody Carter at 912-592-5493 or message them on Facebook.
6-0 Yellow Jackets as we go to the top of the 7th inning with Altamont Bank and Trust. Going to be Mason Cribb, Jeremy Kilpatrick, and Easton Blanton as Eli Saunders now is traded to a 6-run cushion. Scores yesterday in Region 1AA. Fitzgerald swept Dodge County in a doubleheader. 13-0 in Game 1, 11-1 in Game 2. Eli ready to go to work. 74 just off the outer edge, and it's 1-0. Cook swept Sumter County in a twin bill. 9-0 Game 1, 21-0 Game 2. Another 75-mile-an-hour pitch, but it was also low and away. And 2-0 the count to Mason Cribb. Chopper to third. Alex Mason's been busy here early. He makes a good throw to Duke Stone. That's the third 5-3 put out of 4 batters. I believe the Rebels ought to try to hit it somewhere else. Alex Mason's got the range today. Jeremy Kilpatrick will bat against Saunders. Swing and a miss on a changeup at 64 miles an hour. The 0-1, swing and a miss. Same pitch, same result. That was a little bit slower at 62. 0-2 quickly. Hit foul, third base side. Count stays 0-2. Mitch's Pharmacy Field Condition Report, just absolutely perfect baseball day. Temperature in the 80s, bright sunshine, no clouds, and just a light breeze blowing from right to left. Chased one up in the zone and fouled it back into the net. Count stays 0-2. Eli got him in order in the first. Couple infield ground outs and a pop-up that Duke Stone ran down behind the mound for the third out of the inning. Hit on the ground again to Mason. We'll load it up, do it again. Another perfect throw to Stone. 5-3 again on the putout for the fourth time today. And that'll bring up Easton Blanton. Check that. It'll be Caden Vickers came on to pitch for Blanton. Nobody on, 2 outs for the Rebels. Swing and a foul tip. All-speed pitch at 67. Eli gets a new baseball to work with. Jackets playing pretty much straight away. Case and Clance shaded a couple of steps towards the left. There's another off-speed that tumbles in there for a call strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-2. Saunders working quickly. Call strike, 3 a fastball at 76. And 3 up, 3 down. Go the Rebels again here in the second inning. No, Jackets up 6-0. Let's take a break on the Yellow Jacket base on the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
They also have several types of the in-house made fresh sausage. If you need a grill, they're the exclusive dealer for Traeger Grills in Hazlehurst. To place your order in advance, call 912-551-9621 or visit their beautiful meat counter at 90 West Coffee Street. Go Jackets from Derek Wooten and the Meat Professionals at Three Rivers Meat Company in Hazlehurst.
C&H Creative Flooring can make your floors beautiful. They are this area's foremost experts when it comes to concrete grinding, polishing, crack repair, and epoxy coatings. They offer hundreds of color epoxy flake systems to choose from, custom metallics, neat coats, inlaid emblems, and much more. Whether it's your home, garage, man cave, pool deck, sidewalks, porches, or carport, let us help you make it gorgeous, safe, colorful, and skid resistant. Call Daryl Hutto at 912-381-9037 or Cody Carter at 912-592-5493 or message them on Facebook.
To the bottom of the second inning, Carter Mullis, Duke Stone, and Ethan Griffin due up for the Yellow Jackets. They played 6 runs, sent 12 men to the plate, and collected 7 hits. There was 1 error made by the Rebels in the inning. Jackets have just about as many hits here in the first inning as they had in the whole doubleheader yesterday, I believe. Off-speed pitch, outside corner for a call strike. Caden Vickers on in relief of Easton Blanton, working here in the second inning. The 0-1 pitch. Popped up on the right field line, going out as the first baseman. He comes up. Nobody can get it. It drops in. Mullis thought about trying to go to 2, but then slammed on the brakes about halfway to second, and nobody covering first. He hustled back. A little Texas leaguer out there in no man's land that falls in for a Jeff Davis hit. Bring Duke Stone to the plate. So Mullis has 2 hits on the day. Stone a single and an RBI. Pena again in running for Duke at first, for Mullis at first base. Duke Stone, the runner goes on the first pitch, fouled off. Runner will have to return. He got a huge jump on Vickers. He'll have to come back. 0-1 the count on Stone. Duke, a junior committed to the University of Georgia baseball team, throw to first. Pena was only about 2 steps off the bag that time. The 0-1 had hit him. So runners first and second with nobody out for Eli Griffin. Twelfth time this year that Stone's been hit by a pitch. That leads the team. Swing and a miss, 66 on the inside corner by Griffin, who had a sac fly and an RBI in the first inning. 2 on, no outs. Hit foul, left field side, 0-2. Pena runs at second for Mullis. Duke Stone's at first. Nobody out. No balls, 2 strikes to count on Griffin. Ethan waits the stretch and the pitch. Launches it high in the air to center field. Spells moving over towards the left. Makes the catch, and there's out number 1. That'll bring Jude Worthington to the plate. Worthington struck out his first time up. Jackets up 6-0 on the Jeff Davis walk-in clinic scoreboard. We're in the bottom of the second inning. First and second with just 1 out. Swing and a miss, 77 right up around the letters. And Jude couldn't get up on top of it. It's 0-1. Line drive into left center field. That could be trouble. That ball's going to get in the gap. That's 1 hop in the wall. 1 run's going to score. 2 are going to score. Worthington's going to pull in at second with a 2-run double. Way to go, Jude. It's 8-0. And you hear people down in the field yelling, "Hey, Jude." Well, the Jackets pick up their 9th hit. Add 2 more runs to make it 8-0. And Berrien coach back out of the dugout. Of course, for those of you that are not as old as I am, Hey Jude was a huge hit for the Beatles way back when. You know, Hey Jude, I'm asking Ethan here next. I mean, he's got that puzzled look on his face. I'm gonna school him on some 1960s rock and roll. That's the best music there is. We'll get him educated here for for much longer. 8-0 Jackets as Camden Messiah comes to the plate. He bunts one to the third base side of the mound. Third base pitcher up throwing, not in time. A bunt single by Camo, his second hit of the day. Jude will move over to third. One away, and there's first and third for Case and Clance, who reached on an error. Jackets 8, Rebels nothing on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. Win the bottom of the second inning. Vickers stretches, pitches. Strike on the outside corner. Jackets sent 12 men to the plate in the first inning. Swing and a miss, runner from first goes, no throw. Camo will pick up a stolen base without a throw. Second and third, one out. The 0-2 pitch to Kaysen. And again, the Rebels now bring the infield in again. Runners lead from second and third. The 0-2 got a piece of it, just enough to stay alive. Caden Vickers, the second pitcher, used by Berrien so far in the game, as Easton Blanton couldn't get out of the first inning, allowing 6 runs. Ground ball right side. That's going to sneak through for a base hit. Worthington comes in to score to make it 9-0. Clance picks up a hit and an RBI. Camo moves to third. Back to the top of the order for Eli Saunders. Eli has 2 for 2. A run scored and 1 driven in. Jackets 9, Rebels nothing on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. A little flare over first base. That's going to drop in right field for a hit. They're going to bring Monsiak in to score. Clance will be held at second base. So Saunders picks up another hit and an RBI. He's 3 for 3 in the leadoff spot. Ten to nothing, Jackets here in the second inning. Ethan Picanso's 2 for 2. He steps in. He's going to send one high in there to left field. Center fielder, though, Spells comes way over towards the left to make the catch for out number 2. Runners hold at first and second. Jackets have added 4 more here in the inning. Alex Mason comes to the plate, and the Jackets have batted around here in the second inning. Sent 12 men to the plate in the first. Ripped into center field. Center fielder going back, still going back, and runs it down with an over-the-shoulder catch in straightaway center field. Nice play by Spells in the center field, and that's going to end the inning. But the Jackets add on 4 more runs. Jackets up 10-0. This is the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
Family Guy Dr. Tabby here at our brand new wellness center located at 15 Hester, right across from Jeff Davis Hospital. Just look for the ball guy in scrubs. Ask Tab. We're now accepting new patients by walk-in or appointment. The Wellness Center will provide comprehensive health care services to our Jeff Davis community. Our team of experienced medical professionals offer primary care services, telemedicine, occupational health, chronic care medicine, genetic testing, wellness products, and weight loss management. Now don't be a stranger so your health is never in danger. Call us today, 912-699-6570.
Since their founding in 1968, the Beasley Group has become a vertically integrated leader in the forest products industry, and this growth has made them the largest hardwood sawmill in the United States and North America's foremost producer of crane mats and timbers for the energy transmission, utility, and construction industries. The Beasley Group is proud to be members of the Hazlehurst and Jeff Davis County community. They are also proud supporters of all Jeff Davis High School sports. Go Jackets from the Beasley Group.
Altamont Bank and Trust takes us to the top of the third inning. Eli Saunders has been very efficient in setting down the first 6 batters he's faced on 17 pitches. Will be Brant Sane, Colby Smith, Bryce Cruz, bottom third of the order for the Rebels as the Jackets up 10-0 on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. First pitch is a little bit low for ball 1. Jackets continue to hold down the number 3 spot in the Journal-Constitution poll on week 9. That's going to be hit on the left field line foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mount Fellowship Christian remains number 1. Mount Perrin 2, Jeff Davis 3, Model 4, North Cobb Christian 5, and Appling County in at number 6. That missed low. 2 balls, no strikes. Eagles Landing Christian at 7, Walker at 8, Brantley County at 9, and Rockmart at number 10. That pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 2-2. Eli with a long look into Mullis, the wind, the 2-2 pitch. Off the end of the bat. Snuck that one by. Mason at third down the line. That's the first hit of the game for the Jacks. The left-hander Sane pokes one the other way. They finally got one by Alex. They've been trying mighty hard, but he's gobbled up everything up until now. Colby Smith, the shortstop, will bat with 1 on, nobody out. Saunders misses up high for ball 1. Mitch's Pharmacy Field Condition Report. Shadows covering home plate and about half the infield. The pitching mound still in bright sun, so that could have some effect on the hitters. Foul tip. 1-1. Bright sun out behind the pitcher all the way out to center field. Got a few scattered shadows stretching across left field. Duke Stone, the first baseman, having to use that big first baseman's mitt to shield the sun as he holds the runner at first. Down low. 2 balls and a strike. Jackets will host first round of the state playoffs on Monday. Still waiting to find out who our opponent's going to be. There's a strike, 76 miles an hour on the inside corner, knee high. And the count evens up at 2-2. Either Jordan or Southwest Macon, one or the other. High chopper out to the second. Sayers going to flip to Picanso for 1. The relay to first in time. 4-6-3 on the double play. That's really impressive because you got Picanso, who's normally the second baseman, playing short, and Jackson Sayers, who normally plays third base, playing second. Well, they turn a 4-6-3 double play. So nobody on, 2 outs for Bryce Cruz. It's a strike on the outside corner. In game 1 yesterday, the Jackets won 1-0. Missed low. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Rebels had one hit. They had one runner reach on an error, and they had one walk. That's a ground ball to third. Mason boots it, recovers those, not in time. So Cruz misses on the error. So having their way with Alex this inning after he was flawless on 4 chances in the first 2 innings. I'll go back top of the order for Josh Spells, but a hit, a walk, an error. 3 base runners were all Berrien had, but all 3 of them got erased on the bases, and so for 7 innings, the Jackets only faced 21 batters, the absolute minimum you can face in a 7-inning ball game. Alex Mason pitched the first 6. Duke Stone got the save. That's an off-speed pitch that's in for a strike. 0-1, the count to Spells, who grounded to third his first time up. Saunders out of the stretch, comes set at the belt. Chopper, high chop to third. Mason has this one, loads and fires. Low throw, gets by Stone. They're going to hold the runners at second and third. Another error by Mason. 2 in the inning. And so a threat by Berrien with 2 on, second and third, and 2 out for Bart Nix, who grounded to third. Mason had to wait on that high chopper to come down and hurried his throw, and it was wide of the bag. Duke made a big stretch to try to get it, but couldn't come up with it. That's in for a strike. 0-1 on Nix, the left-handed batter. Saunders trying to do damage control now. That missed high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gave up a leadoff hit. The Jackets erase that in a 4-6-3 double play. Then a couple of errors by the Jacket infield, and now Berrien 2 on with 2 outs. Popped up. Right side. It's coming back as Mullis. He's at the screen, and it's on top of the roof. A ball and 2 strikes, a count on Nix. I want to thank our sponsors, Hazlehurst Monument Company, Southern Eye Care, 3 Rivers Meat Company, and C&H Creative Flooring. 10-0 Jackets on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. We're 2 outs, 2 on here in the top of the third. A little outside to the lefty. It's 2-2. Jackets plated 6 in the first inning, added 4 more in the second. Trying to keep Berrien off the board here in the third. The 2-2. Gone outside. It's going to be 3-2. So another bad one would load the bases for the number 3 hitter, Barker. Got him swinging on a nasty pitch down and away. Had a way to rally back Eli. Picks up his second strikeout. Berrien fails to score here in the third. We move on to the bottom of the third. Jackets lead at 10-0 on the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
Hiring qualified CDL Class A licensed drivers with at least 2 years over-the-road tractor-trailer experience.
Williams Brothers Trucking has an excellent benefits package. They have quarterly bonuses. They have great insurance.
They offer flexibility as far as your work schedule. You're not really pressured into starting at any certain time throughout the day.
Be home every day with family-owned and operated Williams Brothers Trucking. Apply now online.
Go Jackets!
Dr. Kurt Monsiak and his staff at the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic have proudly served this community as the original walk-in clinic for your sick visit needs and as volunteer sports medicine for all our Jeff Davis athletics since 2014. Whether at the clinic, on the sidelines, courtside, mat side, or on the diamond, Dr. Kirk is always ready to help. Give him a call at 912-375 at 22 Cross Street in Hazlehurst, behind Jeff Davis Hospital. God bless and go Jackets from the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic.
Altamaha Bank and Trust takes us to the top of inning 3. Jackets up 10-0. Middle of the order due up for Jeff Davis, Mullis, Stone, and Griffin. It'd be nice if we can tally a couple of Williams Brothers Trucking Company home runs here. Haven't had one in a while. Duke Stone had the last one, I believe. Well, it's been a week or so since we've had a round tripper, so let's see if we can collect one here and get some momentum on that area heading into the playoffs next week. Carter Mullis is 2 for 2. Scored twice, or actually Jose Pena scored twice, running for the catcher Mullis. Has driven in a run. Good crowd here this afternoon at Yellow Jacket Field for this season finale. Ripped into center field, but right at the center field, he turns one way, then the other, and makes the catch. Carter hit it hard on the first pitch, but right at Spells, who's made quite a few good catches. He robbed Alex Mason a couple of hits yesterday. Duke Stone has a single and been hit by a pitch. He scored once and driven in one. Hit on the ground to third. Third baseman Fields boots it. Stone reaches on the error. One on, one out for Ethan Griffin. Second error made by the Rebels. Griffin has a sac fly RBI and also is flied out to center field. That hit him. Second batter hit by Berrien. So 2 on, 1 out. Vickers has hit both of them. He's second pitcher used by Berrien after Easton Blanton could not get out of the first inning. Worthington has a 2-run double in 2 trips. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Jackets up 10-0 on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard in the bottom of the third. Takes one low and in. Evens the count at 1-1. Thank our network sponsor, Jeff Davis Hospital, as well as our live stream sponsor, the Beasley Group. Popped up. Shallow center field, shortstop going out. Spells the center fielder coming in. Makes the catch, has to throw to second, and Stone has to hustle back. So 2 outs. Runners remain first and second. Camo Monsiak will come up. He's 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored and an RBI. Camo, a big day here. Misses low for ball 1. Caden Vickers, the second pitcher used by the Berrien County Rebels. Fouled out of play. 1-1. So Easton Blanton pitched 1 inning, gave up all 6 runs in the first. Vickers has given up 4 runs in the second. Strike down at the knees, and it's 1-2. Trying to Pitch out of a jam here in the third. Jackets have first and second, 2 outs. The 1-2 pitch. Call strike 3 on the inside corner, and that's going to end the inning. So Vickers gets out of a jam. Jackets failed to score here in the third. We've played 3. Jackets lead at 10-0 on the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
Hazlehurst is proud to be a part of the Hazlehurst Jeff Davis community and are proud sponsors of all Jeff Davis County sports. If you're looking for a great job with a great company, they are hiring for all shifts. You can apply in person Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 10 North Hill Street in Hazlehurst. Go Jackets from all the folks at EP American Footwear of Hazlehurst. Go Jackets!
The Bank of Hazlehurst is Jeff Davis County's only locally owned and operated bank, serving their friends and family since 1906. They offer a wide array of services, including personal, commercial, and electronic banking services, along with mortgage and ag lending. For more information on the services they offer, call them at 912-375-4228. Download their banking app or contact them online at bankofhazlehurst.com. The Bank of Hazlehurst. When others have their branches, they have their roots.
Jackets lead at 10-0 as Altamont Bank and Trust takes us to the top of the 4th inning. We get a EP American Footwear pitching change. The new pitcher for the Jackets, freshman Reese Mullis, getting his first varsity appearance here on the season finale. Eli Saunders goes 3 innings, allows 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts. So Mullis, the younger brother of Carter Mullis, will come on to pitch here in the 4th inning. Barker, Cribb, and Kilpatrick, 3, 4, 5 in the batting order, will greet Reese Mullis as he steps to the bump for the first time in a varsity game. Barker popped out to first his first time up. Fouls the first pitch back. That's 75, right at the top of the strike zone. No balls, 1 strike. The stretch by Mullis and the pitch. Took something off of that one, 69, missed low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jackets head into postseason play for the 21st consecutive postseason swing and a miss. 1-2. Doubleheader on Monday will start the first round. We're opponent yet to be determined. Won't know that till maybe late Friday night. Swing and a miss. Brother Carter Mullis throws high to first, and the runner's going to be safe. So Reese picks up a strikeout, and Barker's going to be on at first on the throwing error. Going to bring up Mason Cribb, who grounded to third his first time. Fastball at 75 off the outside corner. Runner at first, and nobody out. Fly ball center field. Cason Clance says he's got it. He moves towards right about 5 or 6 steps and makes the catch. 1 away. Jeremy Kilpatrick grounded to third. Back in the 2nd inning. Runner remains at first base. 3rd error of the game by the Yellow Jackets. That's highly unusual. Reese Mullis pitches to Carter Mullis, who has to dive out behind the left-hand batter's box to save that one. Keep the runner at second. Keep the runner at first, rather. 1-0 the count. So brother pitching to brother here in the fourth inning. Foul back, 77 on that good fastball from Reese. 1-1. Carter gives a sign. Reese comes set, letter high. Hit him. And that one stung a little bit. Kilpatrick caught a fastball on the hip pocket. So 2 on, 1 out. So Easton Blanton back in the game. He did not get an at-bat before he was removed from pitching. Missing down low for ball 1. So this is Blanton's first official at-bat here in the game. Caden Vickers came on to pitch for him, struck out in his plate appearance. Swing and a miss. 77 up around the letters. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tell you what, Coach Glass just keeps dipping into the bullpen and finding more pitching. He has got a lot of arms on this team. Quality arms. Down and away. 2-1. He said coming into this game he was going to use it to find some young guys who get a chance to step up and be ready for playoff. Swing and a miss, another 77-mile-per-hour fastball. It's 2-2. Reese Mullis stepping in here trying to make his case to see some pitching time in the postseason. You get in those best 2 out of 3 series, and with the pitch count, you never have enough pitching in playoff time. The 2-2 pitch. Got him. Nasty pitch down and away. Mullis gets his second strikeout. 2 gone. And Brant Sane will be the batter. Sane has the Rebels' only hit of the day. He was then erased in a 4-6-3 double play. The left-handed batter stands in, the Rebels' first baseman. Mullis pitches down low for ball 1. The stretch and the 1-0. Missed inside, ball gets away. Back to the backstop, and runners will advance to second and third on the pass ball. 2-0 to Sane. So 2 ducks on the pond for Berrien, but 2 outs. See if Reese can battle back. The 2-0 pitch. Left field in the air. Camo Mullis on the run. He makes the catch, and that's going to end the inning. So Berrien threatens again but fails to score here in the 4th inning. We move on to the bottom half. Jackets lead at 10-0. This is the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
That fast, friendly hometown service you deserve. We carry a full line of prescription and over-the-counter medicines so that there's never a long wait. Talk to Mitch and ask how you can save on all your prescriptions. Shop small and save big by switching to Mitch. Inside Mitch's Pharmacy is Designs and More by Brandy, where you will find popular brands like Fieldstone, Corky's, Gans, Braswell's, and Savannah Bee Company, as well as Brandy's own silk and live floral designs and custom gift baskets. We are your one-stop shopping location.
At Altamont Bank and Trust, we strive to help you live your best life. That means offering loans for nearly any dream or goal. With competitive rates, local processing, and quick decisions, we can customize a loan to fit your needs. This is Misty Boatwright, Relationship Manager at the Hazlehurst branch. Come see me today at 57 North Tallahassee Street or visit our website at altamahall.bank. And let's work together to achieve your financial goals. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Jackets up 10-0 as Altamahall Bank and Trust takes us to the bottom of the fourth inning. Jackets will have 9-1-2 coming up to the plate. Clance, Saunders, and Picanso. And we have a new pitcher on the mound, an EP American Footwear pitching change. I thought that was a different look on the mound. Number 22, and be Jeremy Kilpatrick. So Kilpatrick becomes the third pitcher used by Berrien County. Cason Clance singled and reached on the error. He's driven in a run. Bunted out to the third base side. Catcher up, fielding, throwing to first. Low throw. Not in time. Cason Clance beats out the bunt. Jackets get the leadoff man aboard on a bunt single. 13 hits now for the Yellow Jackets. Moves us back to the top of the order for Eli Saunders, who's 3 for 3. Jammed him, popped up behind the plate. Catcher Ward missed it. So Saunders gets another shot. I guess I'm pretty sure Eli moved to play shortstop on the pitching change. I didn't pick that up in the top half of the inning. Clance leads away from first, 0-1 to Saunders. Low and away, 73. On that fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the fourth. Jackets up by 10. Swing and a foul tip. 73 on that one. And Eli behind in the count, 1-2. Coach Glass moved him into the leadoff spot a couple of games ago, and he's taken off with it. Watches it go wide, an all-speed pitch at 65. Two balls, 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to third. That's third baseman can't make the pickup. Saunders will reach on the error. Runners first and second, nobody out. Third, Berrien error. And Ethan Picanso's 2 for 3, a pair of singles. Picanso takes it down low for ball 1. So when Millis entered the game, Saunders went to short. Picanso dropped over to second, and I believe Jackson Sayer now is out of the ball game. The 1-0 pitch. Little flare into right fielder Cribb going back. That had a little more carry than it looked like leaving the bat. But he gets back and makes the catch for out number one. Runners hold at first and second. One away for Alex Mason. Are we going to get a pitch hitter here? Carter Wooten is going to come on to pitch hit. He's going to bat for Alex Mason. Carter has no official varsity at bats, but does have a 50% quality at bat ratio. Down low for ball one. The stretch in the 1-0. Down low it's 73, and it's 2-0. Cason Clance led off with a walk. Eli Saunders reached on the error. He's been on base all 4 times. Launched in there to left, pretty deep. The left fielder, though, goes back, circling at the track, and he pulls it in. Carter Wooten gave it a ride to deep left field, flirting with the Williams Brothers Trucking Company home run, but comes up a little bit empty. Now Braden Lawley will bat for Carter Mullis. 2 on, 2 outs. He hits the first pitch, chopper third base. That is through for a base hit. Bases loaded. Clance stops at third. Saunders pulls in at second as Braden Lawley picks up his first varsity hit. And another pinch hitter, Ellis Holden. Holden comes in batting .333. Takes one down low for ball one. Bases full of Jackets with 2 outs here in the 4th. Leading by 10 on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard. Down low, popping away, but not very far from the catcher Ward. Two balls, no strikes. 2 outs. The pitch. Lifted in there to left center field, but the center fielder Spells will be there. He'll haul it in. Jackets load him up, but failed to score here in the 4th inning. We move on to the 5th. Need 3 more outs. Jackets lead at 10-0 on the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic scoreboard.
Hazlehurst Monument Company offers factory direct orders for memorial designs to remember your loved ones. They can create one-of-a-kind computer designs or traditional monuments. You can choose your remembrance in beautiful granite, marble, bronze, or cremation monuments. Call Victor Worth and his staff today at 912-375-4587 or visit their location at 353 Alma Highway in Hazlehurst. Also visit them online at silasworthmonument.com.
The doctors and staff at Southern Eye Care are committed to providing excellent personal care for all of their patients. They are experienced in diagnosing and treating all types of eye problems, from the need for eyeglasses and contact lenses to more complex eye diseases and visual problems requiring more advanced treatments and solutions. They have a large selection of eyeglass frames and sunglasses to choose from, and they offer convenient office hours. Call them at 912-375-2516 to schedule an appointment or visit them at southerneyecarepc.com.
Nothing Jackets as Altamaha Bank and Trust takes us to the top of the 5th inning. Jackets, we can get 3 outs without Berrien scoring. We'll call it an end to the 2023 season. EP American Footwear pitching change. Trayton Webster becomes third pitcher used by the Yellow Jackets. Reese Mullis goes an inning, does not allow a hit or a run. Hit 1 batter, struck out 2. So Trayton Webster has 1 win and 1 save on the season, a 0 ERA. He's pitched 3 innings, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. So the freshman left-hander is going to try to finish this thing off here. Smith, Cruz, and Spells, 8-9-1 in the batting order. 75 miles an hour, but a little up and away for ball 1. Smith hit into a double play his first time up. Hit on the ground to first. Stone. It's a go by his glove. Flipping to Webster, covering, and high stretch by Webster. Good athletic play. High throw from Picanso. But Webster gets it and gets back down on the bag. So that's going to go 3-4-1 on the putout there. 1 away. I'll bring up Bryce Cruz. That's not the way you want to draw it up, but you get the out, and that's what counts. Cruz reached on an error his first time. Files the first one at 76, straight back into the screen. Jackets heading into postseason play on Monday. Doubleheader. Start time probably be somewhere around 4 o'clock, but we'll confirm that as soon as we know the opponent, which may be hot shot to third. Mason's got this one. Throw to Duke in time, and there's 2 gone. Last chance for the Rebels comes up to Josh Spells. He's 0 for 2, but did reach on an error. Jackets are not away from winding up this 2023 regular season with a 23-6 record. High shot into left field. Mansayak comes on, makes the catch, and that's going to be your ball game. Rebels go 3 up, 3 down here in the 5th inning. Jackets invoke the mercy rule. 10-0 is our final score. We're going to take a break. This is the Jeff Davis Hospital Baseball Network.
Make tailgating easy and delicious with help from Three Rivers Meat Company in Hazlehurst. Three Rivers Meat Company offers specialty cuts of beef, pork, chicken, and seafood. They also have several types of the in-house made fresh sausage. If you need a grill, they're the exclusive dealer for Traeger grills in Hazlehurst. To place your order in advance, call 912-551-9621 or visit their beautiful meat counter at 90 West Coffee Street. Go Jackets from Derek Wooten and the meat professionals at Three Rivers Meat Company in Hazlehurst.
C&H Creative Flooring can make your floors beautiful. They are this area's foremost experts when it comes to concrete grinding, polishing, crack repair, and epoxy coatings. They offer hundreds of color epoxy flake systems to choose from, custom metallics, neat coats, inlaid emblems, and much more. Whether it's your home, garage, man cave, pool deck, sidewalks, porches, or carport, let us help you make it gorgeous, safe, colorful, and skid resistant. Call Daryl Hutto at 912-381-9037 or Cody Carter at 912-592-5493 or message them on Facebook.
Good day, Hazlehurst. It's your family guy, Dr. Tabby, here at our brand new wellness center located at 15 Hester, right across from Jeff Davis Hospital. Just look for the ball guy in scrubs. Ask Tab. We're now accepting new patients by walk-in or appointment. Wellness Center will provide comprehensive health care services to our Jeff Davis community. Our team of experienced medical professionals offer primary care services, telemedicine, occupational health, chronic care medicine, genetic testing, wellness products, and weight loss management. Now, don't be a stranger so your health is never in danger. Call us today, 912-699-6570.
Since their founding in 1968, the Beasley Group has become a vertically integrated leader in the forest products industry, and this growth has made them the largest hardwood sawmill in the United States and North America's foremost producer of crane mats and timbers for the energy transmission, utility, and construction industries. The Beasley Group is proud to be members of the Hazlehurst and Jeff Davis County community. They are also proud supporters of all Jeff Davis High School sports. Go Jackets from the Beasley Group.
Jackets in the season on a winning note. The final totals in this one, 10 runs, 13 hits, 3 errors for the Jackets. No runs, just 1 hit, 4 errors for the Rebels. Eli Saunders gets the win. Blatton takes the loss. And the Jackets head into postseason play on a positive note here. Cason Clint's going to join me now. Cason, let's kind of adjust that a little bit. There we go. No, I had it turned wrong. All right. On base 3 times, they picked up a couple of hits. We got on them early. And, boy, what a job by Eli, Reese, and Trayton.
Eli, he earned a spot, I think, today. He came out and showed what he can do, and I couldn't be more proud. And Reese and Trayton, 2 freshmen stepping up, and you just can't beat it, man.
You can't have enough pitching when you get in the playoffs, can you?
Nope, you can't. You can't.
Tell me about Eli. He's kind of moved into that leadoff spot, and boy, he's grabbed it like a bull, and he's running with it, isn't he?
Well, ever since Hayden got hurt,
right.
I knew he was going to step up and probably be the leadoff guy. He's been hitting it real good, but he's been hitting it right to him. But man, he's taking it for real, man. He surprised me, man. He's good.
All right, very successful season. We get a region championship. Now we head into the second season, so to speak, get started on Monday. Not sure who we play yet, but I don't think you guys care who we play. Just get ready to roll them out there.
If we play good, I like our chances against anybody. It don't matter who it is.
All right, I like that attitude.
Yes,
congratulations on a big win today. Cason Clant, center fielder for the Yellow Jackets. Ethan Griffin comes in here, joins us. Ethan, let's see here, had a big sacrifice fly in that first inning to get. Well, we've just come out rolling that first inning, didn't we?
Yes, sir, we did.
Been a while since we've strung hits together like that and put that many runs on the board early.
Yes, sir, we came out hot and felt like we wanted to be out there, and we played pretty good.
Tell you what, those first 2 games against these guys, both one-run games, those were definite struggles, but you guys put some runs up early, and then Eli and Reese and Trayton, they just slammed the door, allowed 1 hit.
Yes, sir. It makes a big difference when you get up there and give your pitcher some runs to work with on the scoreboard and get up there and hit.
All right, heading to the playoffs on Monday. What are your thoughts about getting into postseason play here?
We're going to prepare. We're going to prepare this weekend and come out Monday strong and give our best effort.
Got to get on the run. We need, 10 wins? Something like that?
Something like that.
All right, let's go get them.
Yes, sir.
Ethan Griffin joining us here. All right, Eli Saunders comes in. Got the start on the mound. Pitched really good. Gave up, I think, 1 hit. Got a shutout. Pitched 3 strong innings. Tell us about pitching today, how things were going.
Yes, sir. I came in the game, and I didn't know I was pitching until last night when we were about to leave.
Right.
And then I just told myself before the game, I was on a 50-pitch count limit, and I told myself the game, well, throw it over the plate and good things will happen. Throw every pitch for a strike and good things will happen.
And they did. Boy, you pitched really well. Reese and Trayton came on and finished this thing up as we end the season on a high note. I want to talk a little bit about the other side of the plate. When you're coming up to bat, with Hayden Turner getting banged up a little bit, he's injured. You stepped into the leadoff spot. Oh, you seem to like it there. I tell you what, you're real comfortable there.
I like the leadoff spot because, like, when you're early in the game, you're first batter for the pitcher. He's going to try to get ahead. That's all. Every pitcher in the game is going to try to get ahead. And I like to swing first pitch, and it usually works out.
3 hits today, plus reached on an error, so you're on base all 4 times. And tell you what, that's what you need your leadoff man to do is get on base and set the table.
Yes, sir.
All right, congratulations on getting the big win today.
Thank you.
Eli Saunders gets us here. Reese Mullis, freshman, comes in. How you doing, Reese?
Good. How about you?
Get the first time to talk to you this year. Got to come in and pitch your first varsity pitching experience here in the game. Tell us a little bit about stepping up on the mound and how it worked today.
Yes, sir. In that situation, when you're up by a big lead, you just want to come in and throw strikes,
right,
and let your defense work and try not to do too much.
Well, you did enough. You did the right thing. Interesting dynamic there. You're pitching to your older brother.
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about that. Have y'all ever pitched and caught against each other in a game before?
Not in a game. In practice, we have a couple of times.
Right.
So I had to get on him a little bit.
Had to get on a little bit?
Yeah, I had to get on him a little bit.
Well, I tell you what. Now, who's the better ball player?
I mean,
I don't want. I'm just teasing. I'm gonna make you make that.
He knows.
He knows. Okay.
Yeah, he knows.
All right. We'll talk to him about that.
Yes, sir.
But great outing here today. We're getting ready to go to the playoffs. This will be your first playoff experience at the varsity level. Tell us what's on your mind here.
Well, we finished off the regular season strong. I think if the offense keeps hitting like they are, our chances are pretty good.
Nice to see we add some more pitching depth as we get ready to go to the playoffs because you never have enough.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations on getting a quality outing today. Reese Mullis joins us here. Let you get that put on there. So, tell me your name.
Trayton Webster.
Hey, Trayton. I was trying to look for you. Couldn't find yourself there. Came in, pitched the last inning. Boy, I tell you what, you've come in and done some quality work in late innings here on the pitching staff as a freshman. Tell us a little bit about your outing today.
Well, I knew we had a big lead, and I just wanted to go in and throw strikes.
Yeah.
That's really all I had to do was throw strikes, and I knew I had a good defense behind me.
So just pound the strikes on, let them put it in play, and the guys will make play. Alex Mason had a busy day over at third, didn't he?
Yes, sir, he did.
He sure did. But I tell you what, we came out, got the runs early, made them stand up. You and Eli and Reese slammed the door on Berrien and got the shutout here to wind up the regular season. Postseason play, first time experiencing postseason as a varsity player. Tell us what you think about going into the playoffs.
Well, I think what we did tonight is going to help us a little bit because we got momentum now. We hit the ball pretty good tonight, and I think we'll do pretty good.
All right. Well, congratulations on the successful outing today, and let's see you next week. Trayton Webster coming in to pitch today. Jude Worthington steps in here. Jude came in today. Let's see here, Jude. Picked up a double, 2-run double. What pitch did you hit?
Yes, sir. It was a fastball. I was way out in front of the first pitch, just looking for something to drive the second pitch, trying to be on time. I got a hold of it, hit it in the gap. It was a good hit.
It was a very good hit, big time. Got 2 more runs in. Last couple of days, you and Camden and Syke been able to get a chance to get some playing time. Just adding that depth, it's something you got to have in the playoffs. You never know when a guy rolls an ankle or somebody gets hit by a pitch and has to come out of a game. So you guys are creating a lot of depth. That's a big part of this game because in the playoffs, it's not just your start 9. You got to have a deep bench, don't you?
Yes, sir. It'll really help going in the playoffs having a deep bench like we have.
Right. All right. Well, congratulations on the win today, and good luck in the playoffs. Coach Paul Glass joins us now. Coach, big win, finishing up a very successful season here as we look ahead to postseason play. We can talk about it now.
Yeah, I'm all right to talk about the playoffs now.
All right, so 23 wins on the season. I think it is, isn't it? 23? Yep, 23-6. Really good campaign here. It's kind of been one of those season kind of a little shaky to start off with, but once we got our feet under us and then got into region play, we really just got on a roll and have continued now through the rest of the regular season.
Yeah, I mean, you hope you got guys that can handle adversity when it hits you early, and playing the schedule that we played this year, we really invited adversity to come into us a little early,
That was a stack deal in the non-region.
Yeah, and but if you feel like you got guys that can handle adversity and can see the big picture, then you can bite off on some of those big teams like that. And if you do get beat, or you get your nose bloodied a little bit, you learn a lot more about your team. I mean, how much do you learn about a team if you're, you go out in your first 8 games and you're winning 20-0, 15-0, and the teams that you're playing are down. You know what I mean? You really, and that's the tough thing about scheduling is you're scheduling teams who you think are going to have a good season or a good team or have a solid program, and that's what you're doing. And there's a lot of them out there, and so maybe some of those bloody noses we got, man, early in the year, it helped us when we got into the region because the region it lived up to what it was expected to be. Me and Coach Nix was talking before the game. It'd be very interesting to see how many one-run games were played in this region this year because I'm going to tell you now, it felt like there was a pile.
We had a bunch of them. We had our share of them.
Oh, I know. And not only one-run games, but how many 1-0 games did we see and play? And, so whenever we got a piece of Harlem, or they got a piece of us actually, early in the year, that helped prepare us for Harlem. By the way, hadn't been beat; they're undefeated on the year.
I knew they were they were on a run there in AAA.
So they're pretty sporty, but maybe we can thank them for that. We got because that helped us a little bit. Looking back on it now, so now we got to try to somehow catch our breath and get ready for a playoff run, hopefully a run. So you gotta somehow try to reach down and find that extra little bit. Because that's what you do it all for is to hopefully to qualify for the playoffs. We was able to do that. So now it's about how far can we go in the playoffs. Right. So, that's kind of what your vision is at the beginning of the year is to, hopefully you're a playoff team. So how can we prepare this team in practice and in games to win region games and to be familiar with a playoff-type atmosphere. And that's the one thing this region did a great job. Look, if you can survive this region, was that Cook County atmosphere? Was that playoff atmosphere? Was the Fitzgerald? And you just reel them off, man, every one of them.
Worth County, man.
Oh, man, yeah. So those are playoff environments, and if you can handle that and deal with it and play well in that environment, it gives you a chance to not be intimidated by the playoff atmosphere when you get into it. So we'll see what happens, and hopefully we'll get to playing good because it's about a 4.5-5 week stretch from here to the end. So everybody that qualifies for the playoffs, 10 wins away from a state championship right now.
Everybody's on 0-0 as we start next week.
So if we can go win 10 games, we got a chance to be state champion. So now we just need to. You can't win number 10
till you win one.
Yeah, you got to be 1-0 before you can be anything else. So we need to. Find out who we're going to be playing, find out all the particulars on that, and let's go win one game.
All right, Coach. We talked about pitching depth. You've talked about that several times, and you saw some young guys step up today and give you some extra pitching depth. But had another couple of guys in Camo and Jude stepped up in the last few games and have given you some depth in other positions, and it's not just pitching depth you need depth everywhere.
Well, you just don't never know what might happen and how you run a pitcher out there and how that affects you defensively. You need a guy that can go out there and get a bunt down. You need a guy that can go out there and run a fly ball down in the infield. You need a guy that can go out there and be. Sayer did a good job at second base today.
He did. I tell you what, him and Ethan in different positions, turning that 4-6-3 double play was sweet.
Right, and that's Eli not being on the mound a little bit leaves us a void at short. So who's going to fill that void? And we've kind of kicking around some ideas there. So we just why not just use this game to have an opportunity to see what we if that scenario pops up in the playoffs, what we need to do. And I think Sayer looked really good at second base. Conzo looked good at short. We talked to Ethan about that, and he gave the best answer I've heard to some. Coach Brown asked him about what you think about playing shortstop, and he said, "Well, Coach, before this season even started, I was battling to win that shortstop job anyway. So the shortstop job was undecided coming into the season." So, he was battling. He was trying to go be the shortstop, and he ends up being our second baseman. But that's exactly the right answer. I'm not intimidated, or I'm not scared of that position. I was trying to be the shortstop in the beginning, and So that was really good, and he was fired up about the opportunity to play out there, and we like what we saw, and Eli did a good job on the mound, and maybe that kind of helps factor in, and how the playoffs are, man. Crazy stuff happens, and man, you
get into one of them 13-12 games, and you never know what you can never have. You can run that 6-7 pitchers out there.
That's
if you
right.
have to.
Well, and you just ain't never have enough pitching, but we got a little bit of depth on the bases now. We got a little bit of depth in the outfield now, a little bit of depth on the infield now. So
and Dylan Carlott's did a great job.
In
behind the plate for Carter.
Oh, I know, and Dylan is, we would not be nervous one bit having him or Carter or Carter Galbraith behind the plate in a playoff game. So it's nice to have that depth. We need to use it. If it calls for it, everybody's got to be ready when the situation calls for it. You may sit there for 2 innings, 3 innings. Next thing you know, you got to be the shortstop, or you got to be the pitcher, or you got a pinch hit, or you got a courtesy run. And everybody's roles are pretty well defined, and they know what their strengths and weaknesses are. So whenever your number is called, whatever the case may be, you need to go do it at a high level and be ready for it. And don't be surprised, and accept your role. Look, we preach these roles all the time. And when I played at Jacksonville State, I was a role player. So I understand the importance of that. I wasn't an All-American draft choice because we were eat up with those guys. Our whole outfield and our pitching staff and you name it, they was all that. So it was hard for me to crack the lineup, but I could go be the courtesy runner for the catcher. I could one year was a relief pitcher. So I know what roles are on the baseball team, and I know you got to have guys that are going to have those roles, and they got to be willing to accept those roles and embrace that role.
Right.
Not be sour about, well, I don't like this role, or I want my role to be this or that. That creates problems. You got to have guys that accept their role and embrace their role. And look, if you want your role to change, then go out there and get better. And that's how you do that. But to roll your lips out and pout about it and rant and rave and all that doesn't do anybody any good.
You
so
you never know in the playoffs when a courtesy runner might be the guy that scores a winning run.
I guarantee you. I mean, look, we can give you numerous
Absolutely.
examples of guys who were on the bases in big games, in big spots, and we're in a role type deal in big spots.
Read the pitch, get an extra base.
Yeah,
I mean, those little things add up.
And see, look, when we said this last night in the playoffs, all teams can hit, throw, and catch. So if teams can hit, throw, and catch that are playing each other, what's going to separate them? What's going to separate them is going to be the little things. Do you read balls in the dirt? We did a great job of that tonight. Read a couple balls in the dirt and moved up. Can you read a ball down on the bases and go 2 bases instead of having to have 2 hits to score you from second base? Can you cut off that ball in the outfield and hold the runner to a single instead of a double? Those are going to be the little things in the playoffs that's going to separate you. Not, well, this team was just hit better, throw better. All these teams are going to hit, throw, and catch. So if you can't hit, throw, and catch, you're probably not going to be in the playoffs. So now what are the little things that we need to identify that are going to get magnified now in the playoffs? And that's one thing we're going to do from now until we start is these little things are going to be little foul balls in the odd areas. They's got to be turned into outs. We can't give playoff hitters extra at-bats. You can't do all that. And we got to focus on all those kinds of things. And you just got to ramp up your intensity. You got to ramp up your focus. And you got to be on every single pitch. You cannot let a pitch, an at-bat, an inning get away from you right there. You have got to be on every single pitch. So, our guys have got to understand that, and it's our job as coaches is to make them understand it, and that's what we're going to do.
Well, Coach, congratulations on a very successful season and heading into the playoffs with a home game on Monday, and we'll be ready to roll with you.
All right, we'll put the word out as soon as we know the details.
All right, thank you, Coach.
All right, thanks,
Coach
sir.
Paul Glass here on a winning night as Jeff Davis winds up this 2023 season on a big note with a 10-0 win over the Berrien County Rebels. That's going to do it here for the regular season. We'll be in the playoffs. It'll be a doubleheader on Monday. The actual start time and the opponent won't be determined probably till sometime Friday night. And as soon as we get the word, we'll be putting it out there all over social media. So be on the lookout for that. We'll have it for you here on JDH TV as we head into postseason play. For our crew here today, Moses Sabaha on camera, Ethan Dixon on my director. This is Jim Sewell. Good night, everybody.